Today we've learned the up basic or the hold basic. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and step together, hold down, step together, hold down. We've added our rock step basics. On the 1, 2 we separate, we go rock, step, up, down, step together, up, down. We can use that rock step basic to add a turn, especially in the partner dancing for the follows. But we're practicing, all of us are practicing 5, 6, 7 and rock, step, tuck, down, step, step, up, down. And to be really flash, we can add a turn and reverse using the up every time to tuck before we reverse. 5, 6, 7 and rock, step, tuck, down, turn, turn, tuck, down, turn, turn, tuck, down, together, up, down. And we finish with the second half of the basic. All 4 in a row. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and a basic. With a rock step, up, down. With 1 turn. With 2 turns. Or turn and reverse. Don't forget to finish the basic. Okay, should we turn around?
Yep.
It looks like this on the other side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and a basic. With a rock step. Rock 7 turn. Rock step, turn and reverse. And finish the basic.
Music?
Music. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and basic. With rock step. With a turn. Turn and reverse. Finish the basic. Up basic. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and basic. Rock step. Rock step and turn. Rock step, turn and reverse.
Finish the basic.
You can dance our basic, up basic. Let's do a couple. At some point, Simon might add just a rock step to add variety or to prep for another move or for transition. And if you do that without turning, but just 1 turn for me, so I quite like this one, where we just use 1 of our turn and collect, and the super flash move, 1 rock step, catch the hand and reverse.
So welcome everybody to our beginners Balboa. This week we're going to actually start with the up basic. If you were here on previous weeks, we did the down basic. First thing to mention, make sure you've got a clear space around you. You've got lots of room. And secondly, make sure you know your own body. You know how much effort to put in. Be careful if you've got the wrong shoes. Don't twist your knees. Just take it nice and easy and just enjoy the dance. So shall we begin? Right, we're going to start by just standing on 2 feet close together and just move over to 1 foot and pick the other foot off the floor. Put it down and transfer the weight. Now, what you'll notice is that when you transfer the weight, you're moving the hip first and then you pick up the foot. You move the hip and then you pick up the foot. And that's how you're going to transfer the weight. You're going to think hip and lift, hip and lift. But when I lift, I'm not going to think up, up. I'm going to think gather. So although I'm putting all the weight into 1 foot, I'm gathering the other foot in. And then as I change weight, I gather in. So all the weight goes in. From the side, my weight's forward on the toes. I stand on 1 foot, I draw the other foot in. Now, you notice my knee comes a little bit forward, but not too far, because this is a close hold dance and you don't want to be injuring your partner. So you draw it in and come down. Draw it in and come down. So your weight just transfers from one foot to the other by moving the hip, and we call this an up hold, because you go step and hold, step and hold, step and hold, step and hold. So let's add it onto our basic rhythm. So we're all going to start on the left foot. We're going to go step, step, hold, down. Next half goes right, left, hold, down. When you put the foot down, really transfer the weight. So it's a complete weight change. Back, together, hold, down, step, step, hold, down. Let me count it out.
5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step, hold down. Step, step, hold down. Step, step, hold down. Step, step, hold down. A bit faster. 6, 5, 6, 7. Step, step, hold down. Step, step, hold down. Step, step, hold. Step, step, hold. 1, 2, hold down. 1, 2, hold down.
Can you turn around?
One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Step, step, hold. Step, step, hold down. 1, 2, hold down. 1, 2, hold down. Ding, da, up, down. Ding, da, up,
Then go
down.
from the side. 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Make sure that it's very small, as you can see. Don't make it too jumpy. It's very small, basic, really. And that up is more like a hold, like a not stepping.
1, 2, don't step. 1, 2, don't, and then you step. Okay.
And would your left hip rock a little tiny bit to lift your right foot? You're not lifting your left foot by doing like an orky duck thing, are you?
No. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
What I'm doing is I'm pushing the hip over to one side, so all the weight goes on that foot. And then I push the weight over to the other side, so all the weight goes on the other foot. So if I move the hip across, it's naturally taking the weight onto one foot and the other foot's free to move. Move the hip across, and then that foot's free to move. And that is the trick, the secret of a good hold. And then step, changing weight. So we go 1, 2, I'm on the right foot, so all my weight's there, and then I step down, and then I go 1, 2, I'm on the left foot, and then I step down. Cool, now let's make it travel. So we're gonna go back, together, hold, down, forward, together, hold, down. We step back, imagine your toe is in line with the heel, step together, we hold, we step down, we shuffle forward, imagine your heel is in line with the toe, step together, hold and down.
From the back here. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3,
Hold
4,
down.
5, 6, 7, and back together, hold down, forward together, hold down, back together, hold down, forward together, hold down. 5, 6, 7, and back together, up, forward, forward together, up, back, back together, up, forward, forward together, up, back.
Just like lines across the ice.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and back.
I make 8 from Decatur.
Back together,
Also
hold
Little
down,
Joe.
hold together. Back
I don't
together.
have to snap them twice, cause I really fuck them dice, yeah. Mama thought that I was in school, learning to be nice. I'm gonna tell you something now. I was down on Rampart Street. Learned how to buck them twice, yeah. When I holler, stand at attention. Up jumps 2 black 5s. Let's take a fool's advice.
Quick reminder about the posture. So the weight's forward and we press the toes into the floor and the heels come off the floor. Now, as I shuffle back, I still keep the weight forward, hold, down, shuffle, shuffle. So when I say shuffle, my feet stay close to the floor and I slide the toes across the floor, hold down. So remember, it's not a heel walk, it's a toe. Toe, toe, up, down, toe, toe, up, down, toe, toe, down, toe, toe, up, down, toe, toe, up, down, toe, toe, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're a follow, you would go forward on the right foot. If you're a leader, you go back on the left, but otherwise it's the same step. So that's why it's fine to practice with one step. I just want to try it one last time, but moving around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just turn on your own, doesn't matter where, anywhere you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Random, just move. Here we go.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Try moving around.
Step together, up, down, step together, up, down, step together, up, down, step together, hold down, step together, hold down. Down, up, down. Step together, up, down, step together, hold down.
Did we keep the step together, hold down, step together, hold? That's the important part as you move around, being able to keep that step together, hold down, step together, hold down. Doesn't matter where you go as long as you keep the step together, hold down, step together, hold down.
Just can I mention, so you can say it. What Simon explained about the hold being a shift of weight, and you're going into moving the hip. It's going to be very important not only for yourself to do the steps, but to lead and follow that up. So the reason I know to do an up as the follower is because I can feel that very subtle weight change. I can feel Simon's hip, if Simon's my leader, shifting, and that brings my hip, and that makes me not step, which is a hold.
So if we're in this position, we're offset, Anna's on my right side. I shift my weight onto the right foot, because I want to move the left foot first. Step together, hold. Now if I stay here, we're going to stay here. And then I transfer the weight. Step together, hold. Step together, hold. Step together, hold down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it sideways. We go. Step together, and I stay there. And Anna stays there because we're connected.
Yeah, I've got no reason to step.
And then I transfer the weight. Step together, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Step together, hold. Step together, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And can you see how easy it is to turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what we're looking for with that up hold basic. Moving on. Rock step. Now, leaders will traditionally be doing this on the left, followers on the right, but we decided we should both learn both parts. So we're going to go a rock step, hold down, step together, hold down. So we're going back on the left foot. We're going to go back, replace, hold, that's where I draw the other leg in, down, step together, hold down. Back, replace, hold, down, step, together, hold, down, from the side. Back, together, hold, down, step, together, hold, down. Do it again. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back, rock, up, down, step, together, hold. Back, rock, up, down, step, together, hold.
So it's quite a subtle difference. So our typical basic, up basic, we have step together, up, down, and in this case is step, replace, up, down.
Should we demonstrate it once? Easier to see with a partner. I'll do
It's
one.
a small difference, but it will count in some transitions.
So the regular basic, I take my partner with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On this basic, rock, step, hold, that's when I come back together, down, step together, up, down. Side, I go. Basic, that's your regular basic. This is a rock step basic. Rock, step, down, step together, hold down. Now, the regular basic, we stay connected. On the rock step basic, we separate. We come back together on the hold, down, step together, hold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should we try with music? One basic, one with a rock step, one basic, one with a rock step.
Solo.
Solo.
Solo. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5,
Rock
6,
step.
7. 2, 2, 3, 5,
Basic.
6, 7.
Rock step. From the side. Basic. Rock step. Basic. Rock step. Hold down. Step together, hold down. We are now going to learn it on the other foot. So everyone can learn it. We're now going to do our rock step on the right foot. Back, rock, hold, down. And then the left foot goes back, together, hold, down. So we do our rock, step, hold, down. We're on the second half of the basic, and that means left foot for the follows is going to go backwards, back, together, hold, down. To the side, one basic. Forward, together, hold, down, back, together, hold, down. Here's the rock step. Rock, step, hold, down, back, together, hold, down. One more time.
Yeah, one more time, a bit quicker.
5, 6, basic. Forward, together, hold, down, back, together, hold, down. Rock, step, hold, down, back, together,
One more
hold,
time.
down.
Basic 5, 6, 7 and 4 together, up, down, back together, hold down. Rock step, hold down, back together, hold down.
One more time.
Yeah, they're professionals, Simon. Should we have some music? 5,
Forward on the right.
5, 6, 7 and basic. With a rock step, up, 5, 6, 7 and forward. Rock step. One last time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Rock step, rock.
Learn how to walk 'em twice.
And forward.
When I holler, stand at attention.
And rock.
Up jumps 2 black 5s. Listen, take a boot advice. You gotta learn how to bump fucking lights, yeah.
All right, good. It's a lot of repetition just to make it comfortable and really part of your footwork.
So now we're going to make a turn. So do you want to demonstrate the follows and I'll demonstrate the leaders? So now you can choose which foot you want to try it on.
You can do both, but if it's the first time doing this, probably pick one side.
The move that we're basing this on is actually really for the follows. The leaders don't turn. But we thought it's good practice for the leaders to turn, so you can try it.
We're going to use our rock step basic to add a turn, but let's start with the basic.
So,
5, 6, 7 and 1, 2, up, down, 1, 2, up, freeze. We start our rock, step, up, then on the down, I'm going to turn towards my right shoulder, Simon's going to turn to his left shoulder, and we're going to step down, and then continue turning, step, hold, down, always in the same direction. This is that second part from the rock step. We go rock, step, hold, turn, hold, turn. A 5, 6, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isn't it fun? I love turning.
now, a tip is you want to go in the opposite direction first. So I go rock, so I'm stepping away in a sort of semicircular movement. I come back in and I roll in on the up. And then as I step down to turn over, my left follows right, that's when I begin to turn. Step. Then I continue turning over my shoulder, step, step, and I can still turn on the up, down. So again, we open up, rock, step, tuck. Now the turn, turn, step, step, hold, down. One basic, 1, 2, hold down, step, step, hold down. 1, 2, tuck, and if I was going to turn as well, turn, step, step, hold, down.
See, we just made up a move in Balboa.
1, 2, hold, down, step, step, hold, down.
Just maybe to show you briefly the move that we're thinking of, where only the follows would turn.
Is one basic close hold, then a rock step into a tuck turn for the follows. Leaders are going to catch their partner, we're going to wind up, we're going to unwind our partner, and then we're going to catch to go back to the basic. So this is going to be the first half of that move. We're going to do the second half in a second. One basic, 5, 6, 7. Step together, up, down, step together, up, stop. We do a rock step and wind up, rock, step, wind up, down, step, step, hold down. For now, we'll just go back into a basic. Step together, up, down, step together, up, down. Let me turn around and you face that way. 5, 6, 7, we go. Step together, hold down, step together, hold. Rock step, tuck down, step together, hold down. Now, of course, you can do the turn as well, leaders, if you want. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Catch your partner and back into the basic. Take a little bounce. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Step, step, up, down, step, step, up, down. Rock, step, prep, turn, step, step, hold down. Back together, hold down. Rock, step, tuck, turn, step, step. Again, basic. Rock, step, wind up, turn. Yeah, okay. When you're doing it on your own, it's a little bit hard to do the wind up. That's why it's easier with a partner. When you prep, your partner will wind you up, follows.
And you're pressing against your partner as you come in.
But we need to wind up on our own. We need to practice that wind up. So let's exaggerate it. So let's do our rock step. And we open up whichever shoulder is going backwards. And then we come back. And actually, we don't just stop in the middle. We close on the in. Now we're going to unwind in the opposite direction. That's what I said before. You always sort of prep in the opposite direction. And then you go turn, step, step, up, down. The other thing that's going to happen is you have to hope you've got smooth-soled shoes and a nice, smooth floor. Because when you do the turn, rock, step, up, down, you need to have that little spin and you finish it with your step, step, hold, up, down.
You don't have to, but it helps.
5,
You can run
6,
it.
rock, step, wind up, turn, step, step, up, down.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1 together, up, down, 1 together. Here we go. Rock, step, tuck, step, 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 up, down. A basic. 5, 6, 7, and a rock, step, tuck, turn, step, step, up, down. Basic.
Okay, I see some heels coming up when you do the tuck turn. So you don't want to think, don't lift the heel up. I can see you, Richard.
The person next to you on the dance floor is not going to be very happy.
No, you need to really think, gather and keep the feet pointing to the floor and keep the toe coming in. So even when you wind up, rock, step, wind up, nice and close. Let's try it again a little bit slower this time.
Okay, 5, 6,
Basic.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, much better, much better. So I think the tendency, and it's a natural tendency, when you pick your knee up, is you tend to do this. So we've got to think rock, step, and although I'm picking the knee up, this is not this. So you want to make sure that you keep that, because this is underneath you, this is the person dancing very close to you. So really, rock, step, hold. Rock, step, bring it in. Heel pointing to the floor, not up to the person next.
Yeah, it might help you think to try and keep the contact with your toe on the floor, so that you're not tempted to pick up the whole foot. 1, 2, and you're drawing the foot in, but you're not lifting it.
Yeah, super. Shall we reverse the turn?
Let's reverse it.
Do you want to lead it?
Twice the fun.
I'll do the leaders, you do the call out follows.
Should we do one basic? 5, 6, 7, and 4 together, up, back together, up, and rock, step, press, down, step, step, up, reverse, step, step, up, down, second half of the basic.
Okay, let's break it down and explain it.
Okay. We do our basic 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and freeze. We do our first turn with a rock step. 5, 6, 7, and rock step.
Freeze.
Up.
So notice how we're winding up in for the turn out. And
Down
turn,
on 4,
step,
5,
step,
6,
stop.
7.
So here's where you wind up a second time and you're winding up in the opposite direction to the way you now want to go.
And you step foot down to the opposite direction, down, and continue, up, down. Let's do that from the first rock step. Without stopping, but super slow. I'll count it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then we finish our basic.
Second half of the basic. 5, 6, 7, 8.
If I'm leading this move, I probably wouldn't be turning. I'd go rock, step, prep. So I'm winding my partner up. So you notice our shoulders are parallel. And then I go down, step, step, and I leave my right arm here. My partner rolls into my right hand. And then notice, again, our shoulders going in the same direction. Prep. Then I'm just going to reverse my shoulder down, step, step. That's where I gather my partner up again. Hold down. Finish the basic, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from here, my shoulder goes forward as my partner goes back. And then I unwind, so my shoulder goes back and my partner comes forward. I leave my hand out to tell my partner we want to come back together again. Collect, down, finish the basic, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me do it from this side. So, rock, step, prep. I lead the down and my partner turns. Step, step, I catch, I wind up in the opposite direction for my partner to turn, and then I unwind, down, step, step, hold down, step, step, hold down. Let me show you Anna's angle. So we go.
Back, rock, hold, then Simon releases, down, step, step, hold. My rule as a follower is I'll always go as far as I can go into the last direction. So I'm going to roll into my right hip, but now I feel the end of the extension. I feel the end of my frame, and then I rebound 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 5, 7, 8.
And for the leaders, the less leading, the better.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to lead this, boom, I prepped back here with my hand, I push and look, I've let go. I don't keep pushing. Same thing here. I catch here and I roll with my partner. It's about this much lead, yeah? And then when I unwind, I let go and my partner continues, collect and step, step, hold down.
Also, whilst we're on that topic, if you can lead me halfway and stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's a really nice lead because he's not really pushing from here, he's coming with me. He's coming a little bit further from here. He's letting me roll in before he reverses, and it's a very soft, comfortable and precise lead.
Yeah, I'm slowing the movement down.
Yeah.
So we go.
We go together and
reverse.
he hits the brake.
So it's not, as you're turning, hit a wall and go shudder. It's roll, unroll, collect and basic.
Yeah, and you don't even have to push across because I'm going that way anyway. Okay, one basic, one turn and reverse, and finish with the second half of the basic. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rock,
Leaders
step,
turn.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Leaders turn.
7, 8, 1, 2, 3,
Basic.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the top, and turn, rock, step, cramp, step, step, reverse, step, step, up, down, finish the basic.
Should we do it sideways once
Sure.
and then we can watch?
A 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and basic. And rock step, crack, turn, and turn, up, down, finish the basic.
Let's do it once with the count and once without.
Deal. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Rock
6,
step.
7, and 2,
Correct.
2, 3,
Turn.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Turn.
8, 3, 2, 3, 4,
Exit.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Basic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and
Rock
2, 2,
step.
3,
Correct.
4,
Turn.
5, 6,
Correct.
7,
Turn.
8, 3, 2, 3,
Collect.
4, 5,
Basic.
6, 7, 8. How are you finding the turn? Thumbs up if it's working well. A few so-so for the turns.
Okay, we can do a quick practice. It will help everyone. So let's do this together. And this is great, by the way, if you have a door handle, you can practice this. Yeah? So imagine, well, I've got a door handle here, but imagine you're holding onto the door handle. You can practice winding up one way and pulling yourself round. So you don't want to pull the door handle off. So you need to move your body, you push into the door handle and you turn. You stop yourself, but again, you don't want to be pulling the door handle. You want to stop your own body by, there's the door handle, and then you turn yourself around. But as we haven't got a door handle, we'll practice on our own ones. Okay. We go rock, step, wind up. So we're going to wind up and then unwind, wind up, unwind, wind up, unwind, wind up, unwind, and prep, turn, step, step, prep, turn, step, step, prep, turn, step, step, prep, turn, step, relax.
So is it a fixed handle or are you opening the door?
No, I'm not opening the door, it's a
Yeah.
fixed handle, but I haven't got a handle here, so it's a bit hard to explain.
Yeah, yeah. No, I see some.
This one can be my handle.
Some of you are practicing with the door handle, which is excellent. But make sure not to open the door.
No, and don't pull the handle off, so don't put too much pressure in the handle.
So today we've learned the up basic or the hold basic. 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, and step together, hold down, step together, hold down. We've added our rock step basics. On the 1, 2, we separate, we go rock, step, up, down, step together, up, down. We can use that rock step basic to add a turn, especially in the partner dancing for the follows, but we're practicing, all of us are practicing 5, 6, 7, and rock, step, tuck, down, step, step, up, down. And to be really flash, we can add a turn and reverse using the up every time to tuck before we reverse. 5, 6, 7, and rock, step, tuck, down, turn, turn, tuck, down, turn, tuck, down, together, up, down. And we finish with the second half of the basic. All 4 in a row. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a basic. With a rock step, up, down. With 1 turn, with 2 turns, or turn and reverse. Don't forget to finish the basic. Okay, should we turn around?
Yep.
It looks like this on the other side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a basic. With a rock step. Rock 7 turn. Rock step, turn and reverse. And finish the basic
Music.
Music. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and basic. With rock step. With a turn. Turn and reverse. Finish the basic. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 and basic. Rock step. Rock step and turn. Rock step, turn and reverse.
Finish the basic.
You can dance our basic, basic. Let's do a couple. At some point, Simon might add just a rock step to add variety or to prep for another move or for transition. And if you do that without turning, but just one turn for me, so I quite like this one, where we just use one of our turn and collect, and the super flash move, one rock step, catch the hand and reverse.